That was blazing the sports. Listen, man, I am back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers that work. Man, listen, it is time to talk some boxing. My boy Deontay Wilder, Bomb Squad, it's back. Taking on Big Bang Zang. Listen, I gotta tell you, man, Big Bang Zang is a true threat. We gonna talk about, listen, man, we are live like Channel 5. We about to get it. You already know we with it. It's T-Dub, Mr. What's Blazing in Sports. Mr. I'm back at it. Like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers at work. And this weekend, Ryan Garcia taking on Devin Haney. Guys, listen, before I get there, man, I'm gonna tell you guys something about me, man. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just getting older that I'm allergic to things that I never been allergic to before, right? So check this out. Let me tell you about me, right? So I'm like, you know what, man? I'm out of shape. I'm going to do a little bit of running, you know, on my lunch break at my normal 9 to 5. And I like, listen, when I said, I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. Not running. I said, I'm going to do a little bit of jogging, right? So check this out. This is how old age gets you. I do a little bit of jogging, maybe at 3.8 miles an hour. Next you know, my hip feel like it's about to pop out of place. So now it hurt every time I take a step. I get home, can't find an ibuprofen. Go get some ibuprofen. I've been taking ibuprofen my whole life. I buy ibuprofen, take 2 ibuprofen, and now look at this. Y'all see this? These little bumps? Man, those are highs, man. When? Who is allergic to ibuprofen? Who? Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. Hey, whatever. We're gonna get it. But guys, listen. I want to talk about Deontay Wilder. Even if it's for one fight. Something that I did not see. See, they got this thing where they're doing a 5 versus 5. In Matchroom, at least for one night, they have Bomb Squad. Eddie Hearn is promoting Deontay Wilder. Guys, when have you ever thought you were here that Eddie Hearn, listen, you want to know how you somebody that got a lot of power? Is that typically when somebody mess your name up, right, you will correct them right there. You correct them, right? Like, let's say I'm T-Dub, and they say, hey, man, that's B-Dub. No, it's T-Dub, bro. Oh, okay, T-Dub. Deontay Wilder right there in front of him, like, man, listen, whoever thought we were gonna do business, Eddie Hearn, right? He hit Eddie Hearn. Hit him with that RNSSS, Eddie Hearn. But guys, let me make sure this in. Hold on, let's make sure we doing what we should do. Hold on, guys. Make sure we do what we should do. Okay. So, let's get it. Wilder, these are my thoughts, guys, on Wilder versus Zang. Big Bang Zang is like a bigger version, a more powerful version, even a little bit younger version than Luis Ortiz. Big Bang Zang is not a guy that just throws punches. He don't just go out and just throws punches through the wind. The dude can counterpunch. He fought Joe Joyce, and up until that point, I thought the Juggernaut was going. I'm not gonna lie. I think listen. I don't remember. I believe in my heart of mind that I thought that Joe Joyce was probably gonna get Zang. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, man. But the way he broke him down in 2 fights, the way Big Bang Zang did Joe Joyce, it just lets me know you just can't be a slow, molasses moving guy that got a lot of power, because he can counterpunch. Now, me being a Wilder fan, this right here, this is not an easy fight. Now, when it comes to the last fight, because I kind of caught his trainer saying that, he ain't taught him nothing new. He just, kind of reminded him of some things he did. I got to be honest, man. When I watch Wilder versus Parker, even when they versus Helenius, but he caught Laney with the right hand, right? When Wilder fought Parker, it was like Wilder was fighting like somebody. He wasn't fighting like the normal Wilder. He wasn't fighting like the normal Wilder. He was being a thinker. See, people criticize Wilder over the years, every fight. He can't box, And I really believe it started to get to Wilder. And then, his trainer got him doing the looking like he's Floyd Mayweather or Tank Davis, like all this fancy mitt work. Wilder's not a fancy mitt work guy. Wilder isn't. Like I said, for me personally, I'm like, okay, listen. When I look at Wilder fights, I say, okay, what's the biggest takeaway negative about my guy? He get hit a lot. One of the things that I would have worked on is damn defense. Break them bad habits. Even when I watch Wilder hit mitts right now, his hand, like when he throw a shot, they right here. He throw it and it comes right here. Bro, I'll be like, get your hand up. No, take a look. Get your hand up, man. It gotta come back. You cannot bring it here. That's a bad habit. That's how overhand rights get in. Overhand rights get in by bad habits. Typically, fighters a little bit shorter, throw them on fighters a little bit taller. And if you got a little bit taller fighter already got his left hand right here, it's gonna make the over. They don't see it, guys. Now we see it, they don't. All right. I want to know what type of Wilder is going to show up and fight Zang. I want to know. Listen, I'm telling you, I want to know because I don't know. Because the whole and I think I heard this trainer say, you know what? When it worked in the Robert Lanius bout, when it worked in, people didn't say nothing. Listen, man. You can't have Wilder fight on the back foot, always trying to wait for somebody to come in. I mean, it had Wilder being too patient. Parker, I don't know if Parker even got hit by the right hand. He came out that fight unscathed. No bruises. What I saw is Wilder, it's like he just, I don't know, man. Hand here. Like, listen, I'm a frustrated Wilder fan. I'm not going to lie to you. I was frustrated, man. Listen, people going to say what they want, but when you are, when you want to see your fighter do better, like, they doing something out of characteristic, you like, man, bro, man, but you use your jab. Why is this little guy able to keep walking to you? Think every now and then, and then go. And I get it. We all are coaches and trainers, in our own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all coaches and trainers in our mind, but like Big Bang Zang, and when I heard Wilder speak, Wilder was saying that this could be his last fight, and he talked about how he lost the love of the sport. And I believe him. We don't know what all tribute to that, that losing that passion for it, but he did. He said, but now he got people that liked how he used to be, him talking about catching the body. He got people that like that now, and he wants to get back to that. I'm going to say this right here, man. Wilder would never be a Terrence Crawford, a Tank Davis, a Floyd Mayweather. He would never be those guys. He picked up boxing too late. And when he picked up boxing late, that wasn't the whole thing. The trainers didn't focus on it. You can't blame the fighter. You got to blame the trainer. They didn't focus on basic fundamentals with Wilder. They knew that this guy had a true Thanos. This guy truly had a Thanos with about two of those stones, maybe the time and the soul stone, because when he catch you at that time, he could take your soul stone. But then, people, and I listen, people say, the fans, if they want to say, You know, oh, he can't box, he can't box. And the next thing you know, you see him with his trainer doing all this, right? I'm like, listen, it's too late for that. Like, I'm being honest, man. What I want to see from Wilder, I want to see Wilder tighten the defense, tighten the hands, use a few feints, let the jab work, you know, and expect to counter the counter puncher. Because I'm telling you right now, Big Bang Zang, he's going to try to get Wilder out of there. And Big Bang Zang has every bit of the power needed to get Wilder. Zang has the power to do what Fury did, but potentially quicker than what Fury did to Wilder. Zang ain't going to be hard to find. Listen, Joseph Parker was coming forward against Wilder, right? Wilder was backing up. You know, I didn't like that. Zang is going to come forward. See, Zang's going to try to counterpunch Wilder. He's a southpaw. He's going to try to counterpunch Wilder. And he's going for that. He's going for the KO. And guys, part of me is like, if Wilder does suffer a loss right here, you know, I'm not sure how bright the future would be for Wilder if he suffers a loss to Zang. And I'm not saying Zang's such a bad fighter that if Wilder loses to such a bad, no, he's not a bad fighter. But, you know, Wilder just wasn't looking the same in the Parker fight. You know, and hold on, it came to my mind. One other thing that I did not like about that Parker fight. First of all, I didn't like none of it. I didn't like none of it. But let's start off with this. I didn't like, what did he come in as? 209, 208? How light was Wilder when he fought Parker? You know what I'm saying? I told you, man. To me, it's like they was trying to play the boxing thinker game. You can't take a person who you haven't been made, like a Terrence Crawford, a Tank Davis. If they're not used to doing it, it's really hard to try to build that. Not saying they cannot have no success doing that, but it's really hard building that so late in stages, which means you need to focus on the things you can focus on, right? The defense, the jab, the feints, setting up the right hand. You know what I'm saying? It felt like versus Parker, Wilder was always trying to let Parker walk into something the whole time. Well, when you do it the whole time, it's not hard for people to be like, okay, he's just gonna keep backing up and he's gonna try to catch him with the right hand. Well, I'm gonna plan on going in. You gotta set it up. Sometimes you got to go forward. Sometimes you got to stay there. Sometimes when you go backward, you might want to make them think, oh, man, they got me on the run. And then all of a sudden you stop and you plant and you take that right hand and you go from south to north so fast that it make their whole compass spin. I want to know what Wilder weight is going to be for this fight because I didn't like it versus Parker. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. It didn't make him faster. Didn't make his feet faster. Didn't make his hands faster. If anything, I'm going to say this. I think it took away from his power. I think it took away. Oh, what's up, head of appeals? He said, and they know the kid got flavor. What's it, man? I see you said something, champ. Let me see. Hey, thanks for the chat, man. Hey, I just had to go live like this, man. I ain't been live for a minute. My face all messing up. So, who you got, Devin or Ryan? I'm gonna do I'll talk about that now, but I'm gonna do a separate video. If y'all see me scratching, man, my face is breaking out, bro. Newsflash: all my life I took ibuprofen. Now I'm allergic to ibuprofen. How does that work? What do I take now for inflammation? What do I take? Because I can't take ibuprofen no more because apparently my face breaks out and get hives and bumps and lumps and stuff now. I can't take that no more. I even got some right here. Like, it feel like it's like a little itchy. All right. Is that it right there? Yeah, right here too. Dang, man. Whatever. All right, let's talk about it. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. One thing, I was shocked. I was shocked not that the fight was made. I was shocked that the fight was $80. I got to be honest, man. I really think, remember that's just to me, I really think it feels like a $39.99 type of pay-per-view. Because Haney is a good fighter, good champion, good boxer. But I'm still not sure yet. I'm not sure, and I don't know. I'm not sure if he has the star power to sell like that. It says Devin going scrap Ryan. I'm gonna get to that. Hit the like button for me. I would really appreciate the like button for me. Make sure I can see. All right, so I didn't like the price. I'm a boxing fan, so I'm gonna buy it anyway. But I just felt like $39.99. I think the thing was so quick. Where's the promotion? Listen, guys, for a fight that is $80, for a fight that's not in demand, for $80, honestly, I thought there would have been better promotion. I just thought it would have been better promotion. I heard that the tickets are not selling that well in New York. Again, you got one guy staying in Vegas, I believe one guy staying in California. Why is the fight not in Vegas or California? You know? But again, that's just that. When it comes to the fight, Ryan Garcia has the power. He has the power that if he catches Devin, he can definitely hurt him. Ryan Garcia has the power that if he catches Devin, he definitely can hurt him. But now let me tell you what hurts Ryan Garcia. See, sometimes Ryan want to land that big punch so much, he throws it too often. See, let me give you guys an example. Tank Davis. When Ryan Garcia fought Tank Davis, Tank countered him. Ryan kept throwing the same shot. He kept trying to get that left hook off. And then Tank ended up countering. See, Tank is a guy that you can't do the same thing against him. What happened to Leo Santa Cruz when Leo Santa Cruz fought Tank Davis? Leo Santa Cruz tried to, right. You throw the same shot. Tank said, okay, like double dutch. Wait for my time. There it is. Boom, right? Devin Haney is a better boxer. Devin Haney is a smarter boxer, more patient boxer. I believe Ryan Garcia has an edge in power, and I believe Ryan Garcia has an edge in speed. This should be, listen, this should be a fight that Devin Haney wins. But I believe Ryan Garcia can make it ugly. Ryan can make it ugly. And if Devin Haney, is willing to exchange a little bit. See, when Devin fought Regis, Devin never really in. He stayed at the boxing distance, and used the jab and just kind of stayed right there. Regis had shorter arms, and Devin like, listen, bro, I got a 4-inch reach. Oh, I'm gonna keep tapping with this jab. I don't know if he can do that against Ryan. I got to tell the tape. I don't know. It's a fight I see Devin winning. But Ryan can make it ugly. If Ryan gets them left hook off, I'm telling you, man, if Ryan Garcia get that left hook off, greetings from Israel. What's up, champ? What's going on with you, Ben? Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. I decided to just go live. Listen, I got kids. Going through some of my own things as well. I got both of my boys down. I'm actually going live through the phone. I hope you guys can hear me good. This ain't my normal setup. And my face breaking out. See, I'm rubbing my face because I'm breaking out a high because I'm allergic to stuff I shouldn't be allergic to. But let's get it. Shout out to Israel, man. Let me get back to these big boys, right? Wilder and Zang. Even though I am looking forward to Better Be versus Bivol. Woo! I think I without going into that one of who, I don't have no official prediction, but I think Better BF is gonna make it. I think he's gonna make it tough for Bevo. I think Better BF is gonna make it tough. I think he's gonna make it tough, man. Listen, that's a good fight. I'm glad it's being made. I definitely say that about what Saudi Arabia is doing over there. For me personally, I'm a little bit mad because the fights are not here in the USA and a different time zone. But listen, the fights are happening, man. They're happening. We're about to get another undisputed, and then we got one of the surprise to me. See, I heard about Wilder gonna fight Zang. I heard about that, right? But I thought it was gonna be, I don't know. I didn't think Wilder was signing with Eddie Hearn. Wilder and Eddie Hearn, at least for one night teaming up. If Wilder win this fight versus Zane, depend on how Wilder wins, right? Let's talk about if Wilder wins. Depending on how Wilder wins, if Wilder go out there and he's fighting Zane, and let's say he loses and he get doing okay, and in the 12th, 11th round, he lands a right hand and wins the fight on a fight he was losing, but he lands a right hand and knock out Zane. I think that Wilder will have a good shot at getting Joshua after that. But if Wilder goes out there and Wilder looks anything north of good, right? Anything looking like, like if he's like, out of 10, a 7, an 8, 9, 10. Anything north of 6 against Zane, where he come out there, and he looks a little clumsy, but he's, looks different, more firm, using that jab more. And the first time he touched Zane, go! The first time he, go! And Zane fold up. If he just closed Zang up like a book, read that chapter, close him up, he is not fighting Joshua next. It's just not going to happen. Joshua most likely going to fight Parker. And not saying that's a bad fight. I was talking to Bob earlier. Parker, did what he needed to do to either get a fight with Joshua, or get a fight with Fury, get a fight with Usyk. But as we know, Fury and Usyk are tied up in a 2-fight deal, right? So the next logical, really big fight for Parker is a rematch against Joshua, because Zang and Wilder, that's fighting right now, are two people who just lost to Parker. But I think a lot of people, before it's too late, they want to see Wilder versus Joshua. Now, many people do not want to see the Wilder versus that fought Parker. Listen, I don't want to see it. I don't want the Wilder that fought Parker. He came in too small. He weighed in. And probably with clothes on. Probably weighed 202 without clothes. 6'7". The heavyweights on that night, I believe Joseph Parker was around 240-some pounds. Josh was around 250-some pounds. Everybody, Otto Wallin was around 250-some pounds. Wilder's around 208 or something like that. Something crazy. Where I think he took away from his power. Wilder has fought small in his past. I know when he first fought Fury, he was small. Oh, no, not Fury. Luis Ortiz. And I believe he revealed after that he was actually really sick. He had like a cold or a flu or something. And, when you get sick, that can definitely make you a lot smaller. And he was small. And I think he was actually small versus Fury. But in his fight versus Parker, I just thought he was way too small. I thought it was extremely bad plan. And I thought it was a plan that had no adjustments. Now, some Wilder fans outside of me is going to be like, because I'm saying these negative things, and in all honesty, I think when somebody loses in that fashion, there's a lot of negative things to be said because there's no positive in that outcome. There just wasn't no positive. He wasn't winning the first half. He wasn't winning the middle rounds. He wasn't winning the end rounds. I don't know what maybe he got a couple rounds. I don't know. It just really wasn't a positive fight. Yo, what up, Joey? Joey in the building. What's up, champ? You rocking with your boy T-Dub with Blazing Sport. What's up, man? I'm live with it, you know. Hit that like button. I appreciate it, man. You know, my normal setup is, you know, I normally have my whole Zang, but like, you know what, man? I'm gonna go live. I might go again tonight. Just depends, man. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But we live now, so we won't get it. He said, I remember being a little ass kid, seeing your videos. Hey, you growing up now, hey. That mean I've been around for a minute, Joey. Hey, my boy, American Pastor Trevor T-Dub, what it do, better yet, what it does. Yes, sir. Throw them S's on there. Yeah, man, listen. Talking about Wilder. Did a press conference today. Wilder unmasked. You know, Wilder's, at least for one night, he's doing a fight. And he's working and being promoted by Eddie Hearn. That lets me know, like, man, what's up with the PBC? You know, like, did he tell the PBC, like, listen, I don't know. Like, did he say, hey, you took me as far as you could, and this is the end of my career. I want to go over here and make these fights. The money is incredible, so I got to go over here and take these fights. Or, you know, did he tell, you know, PBC or PBC like, hey, man, no, that's cool. Go get that money, you know, and come back with us when you can. But to me, to be honest, anything can happen. But the way that this looks is if the Miguel Cotto versus Kirkland video. Man, did I cover that? I don't know. I saw all the fights. I don't know. Did I cover that? I mean, I've been doing this for a minute, man. Hey, that's why I need you guys to spread the video. Tell people hit the like, subscribe to it. You know, we need to listen, you know, like I know, we need to push this thing. Oh, man, yeah. Hey, how old are you now, man? How old are you now, Joey? Hey, Joey, I'm gonna say one thing too. If that's your real name, change it, champ. You know, I'm being honest. I don't trust nobody on YouTube. I don't trust them, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I imagine, you know, especially if you're a girl, 20 now. Okay, yes, sir. Hey, that's been a minute, man. Hey, listen, Joey, man. I know I ain't been seeing you through the videos, but hey, good checking in on your boy, man. You know, he said I'm 20 now. Hey, you still watching boxing, champ? Hey, you gotta be. Hey, if you watching T-Dub, you gotta be watching boxing, man. Ethan Elliott, what up, big dog? You know, I imagine back then I probably had like 300, maybe a couple hundred subscribers. You know, now we're trying to push this thing to that 9. We should listen. I'm being honest, man. We should have been at it, and a lot of that's on me. You know, there's no kidding about it. Consistency, right? Even though I got things going on, or everybody got things going on, you know. But as long as this ship, you know, got oil, as long as the engine still turning over, we're going to keep this boat moving in the right direction. All right, let's get to it. Big bang, Zang. All right, Wilder with Eddie Hearn. PBC, I don't know what's up. He's still working with Shelly Finkel. So American Pastor Trevor, I watched that fight between Ruiz and Joseph Parker, and I thought that Andy Ruiz won that fight, but what I am saying is that Parker beat Wilder and Parker beat Zang, and now Wilder will fight Zang. You know, what I'm thinking is, because the two people that are fighting are both the people that beat Parker, right? I mean, that Parker beat. Parker just beat Zang and Wilder. He beat Wilder pretty easy. That's what got me. Listen, guys, if you guys know, I'm a Wilder fan. I am a Wilder fan, but I was not a fan of that fight style. And I know his trainer said He wasn't trying to change Wilder. He didn't do nothing to change Wilder's fighting style. Listen, it looked like it. Even when he fought Robbie Elenius, the night ended early, but it looked like it. It looked like Wilder. It looked like he was making Wilder one of those thinker boxers. Yeah, I'm gonna welcome you to something. You know, using no feints, no real jabs, nothing to deter Parker from coming forward. Nothing. Parker, I believe, said Zang hit him the hardest. Parker fought Wilder. But what that tells me is, to me, it don't confirm that Zang is a bigger puncher than Wilder. It means that Wilder never hit Parker. Parker left that fight unscathed. He can go do family pictures that night. He probably should have. That's the best shape he gonna look in. See, fight night is the best shape a lot of people look in because you tip top for a fight. After that, you eating, putting the weight back on, getting chubby in the cheeks, looking like Trey. Neck, look, my neck's so fat, it's like it ain't there. Look at that. Man. But guys, listen. Zang scares me, man. Zang scares me. Wilder, from his last fight and few fights, he makes some mistakes I do not like to see. When your left hand is right here, or like this, it's not by your face, all right? It's not up here. And against a right-hander, it's a dangerous position because you can get hit with a lot of overhand rights. You can get hit with a lot of overhand rights. But when you fight a southpaw, and your hand's right here, that left hand's gonna be coming slicing like pie. Even when Wilder fought and beat Luis Ortiz, he was arguably losing to Luis Ortiz before he got the KOs in both fights. The second fight, I think he was losing every round before Wilder KO'd him. Big Bang Zang is a more powerful puncher right now than Luis Ortiz. Wilder is a much older fighter. And now he's fighting a southpaw that can counterpunch. Listen, Big Bang Zang put work in on Joe Joyce. He put work in on Joe Joyce. I don't know if Joe Joyce gonna ever be the same. When I saw them stand up, did they face off? Man, they almost right here. Either they here or Wilder may get a little bit of edge. Guys, I'm telling you right now, me being a Wilder fan, and that right hand that left hand being that low. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, man. I hope, and I hope Wilder trainers see this message. Bro, Zang is comfortable as hell fighting right-handed fighters. He's comfortable, right? You gotta have Wilder keeping that lead foot on the outside. And you gotta have him aware of when he's being lined up and Zang put his on the outside. You gotta tell Wilder, against a right-handed, you might get away with your left hand right here. Against a southpaw, it gotta be here. It gotta be. Because one of the best shots against a southpaw is from a southpaw to orthodox is that left hand or that right hook. Guys, this is a fight where I want Wilder to win. But man, I'm not going to bet. I'm not putting no money up. I have to see. I want to see what's going to happen. If we gonna get the Wilder that ain't afraid to let that hand go, trying to throw that right hand. Hey, we get a Wilder using that jab, throwing that right hand. See, the old Wilder, which people said they couldn't box, did a better job of setting people up. Why? Because he threw that right so much that everybody was looking for it. So then when you backed up and you thought you had a little movement, boom, he kept you coming in. But again, man, Wilder, see, like I said, the one thing I ought to focus on a lot is defense. He gets hit too much by big punchers. And Zang, guys, Zang got the power that he can stretch Wilder sooner than Fury. I mean, Zang got the power that if Zang get off to a good start in this match, where Zang is hitting him, you know, let's say from the second and third round, Zang can get him out of there in 5. Zang can get Wilder out of there in 5 if Wilder defense is, if he's catching shots. Zang just hit too hard. Zang hits harder than Parker. And there's nothing, man. Wilder has to be first to the punch. And he got to be looking for the counters. But all right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Your boy T-Dog went live. Smash that like. Subscribe to the channel. Sharing this caring guy. You already know who I am. I'm Mr. T-Dog, Mr. Whatsblazing Sport. Mr. I'm back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers. That work. I'm out.